So how else will the new closures affect our upcoming holidays? How are you supposed to celebrate the Day of Atonement, or Yom Kippur, now? Joining us to answer is Rabbi Dov Lipman, Senior Manager of Community Outreach from Honest Reporting and former Knesset member for the Yesh Atid Party. Rabbi Lipman, thank you so much for being with us.
Sure.
All right, now let's start with a normal year. How are we supposed to celebrate Yom Kippur?
Usually, as you said, Yom Kippur is the day where overwhelming majority of Israelis would go to synagogue. They'd spend a significant part of the day in prayer. It's a day that's a solemn day of asking God for atonement and very spiritual in nature. There's a Yizkor prayer in the middle of the day where we say prayer for those who have passed away, memorial prayer, and really a day which brings all of Israel together in this spiritual focus. Of course, there's always the element of the highways being empty, and therefore certainly children who are not religious use them for riding bikes and the like, but really generally in normal years is a day where most of Israel would be focused on synagogue and spirituality.
So, okay, as you mentioned, aside from riding your bike from, the north all the way to the south on the empty highways, what are some of the ways that you can honor this day without violating lockdown restrictions?
So first of all, let's remember that it is a fast day as well. And I think the numbers are in the 90% range of Jewish Israelis that fast on this day. And that's certainly an element of the day. But the fast is not supposed to be a fast just for itself. It's supposed to move one towards atonement, towards repentance. So there's no doubt, and this is what I've been telling lots of people who are just shocked that they're not going to be able to spend this day in synagogue, in an air-conditioned synagogue. Remember, it's supposed to be about 98 degrees. So the idea of praying outside can work for certain hours, but not throughout the whole day.
Right.
It can be used for self-reflection, for reading, certainly Bible study, reading about what used to happen in the temple on this day. There's a whole service that was done, and there are many, many sources that are available for that. I advise people to go online, print things out, and definitely spend the day in spiritual pursuits, but you could do so in the comfort of your home, in air conditioning, and still have it be a very meaningful day. And one more important point, Aaron, and that is the highlight, the most important part of the service in the synagogue is usually confession. When you actually confess to God privately, quietly, things that you've done wrong as you try to commit yourself to a better next year, that's something which everyone can certainly do from their home as well. You do not need a large prayer service and other people in order to do that. So there's still plenty that people can do on their own in the comfort of their air-conditioned homes, but it does require preparation, and it does require going through various resources before the holiday to be ready for it.
All right, Rabbi Lipman, sounds like we have a lot to do this year, and we'll be doing it from home. Gmar Chatima Tova, and Tzom Kal, may you have an easy fast. Thank you so much.
To you as well, and to all the viewers.